everybody, welcome back to the channel. Last night I attended an advanced preview screening of Smile 2, just ahead of its official release in Australia and I believe all around the world, and I was really looking forward to this release. I'm a huge fan of the original Smile. Back in 2022 it was my film of the year and I believe it's a very underrated film, even though it took huge amounts of profit at the box office, so it was undeniably a very popular movie, but I just feel a lot of horror fans and I guess, film enthusiasts in general really overlooked Smile, mainly because its marketing campaign, just how it was advertised, I think was fumbled a little bit. I'm proud to say just straight off the bat that Smile 2 delivers exactly what I wanted out of this sequel. Parker Finn is the writer, director, and creator of the original Smile movie, and he's come back in full force. Smile 2 is dripping with atmosphere and filled with disturbing imagery, and of course, those beautiful creative jump scares. Singer and songwriter and actress Naomi Scott stars in this lead role as this fictitious pop star called Sky Riley, and her performance is just captivating. She just nails every scene that she's in. She's just a treat to watch her devolve into just misery and torment, and I'm just excited to see what she does next in her career because she really delivered in this movie. She really impressed me. I think the direction in this movie was just top notch, a stellar performance. Throughout the entire film there are these original beautiful songs written and performed by Naomi Scott, really just pulling us further into this world of Sky Riley. And yes, I'm happy to report that the creepy experimental soundscape that was created in the original film is back. One of the things I loved about the original Smile film was the creative experimental soundtrack by composer Cristobal de Vere, and it seeps into every single scene, just driving up the tension. Look, there's no denying that every film is better experienced in a cinema environment where you're surrounded by the music and the huge big screen. But the Smile movies, I think, are really good examples of films that you should seek out in the cinema while you can, because these films really do feel like you're strapped into some sort of haunted house. You're going on a ride with the film. The momentum, the pacing, the jump scares, it's all there, and I just highly recommend that you go and watch this one in the movie theater if you get a chance to. And as I mentioned, this time around we are following a fictitious pop star, and that gives room for so much creative, spooky moments and jump scares. There's a bit of a build-up in this film showing you different aspects of our character's life, which then gets turned into some really creative, spooky moments. And I think it was the perfect move to center this around the very unique and almost alien world of being a pop star, like a fame-ridden celebrity, and then just putting this horrific, isolating monster in the midst of it all. And I think it's just a genius move. There's so much thoughtful photography in here that, part of me who's like a film nerd or a film school production nerd, it just tickles that part of my brain, and I can't help but just feel impressed by how slick and amazing the cinematography looks and feels, but then all the weird experimental angles and shots going into screens and out of mirrors. Look, you should watch the movie definitely, but there is just so much cinematography happening here, like clever, fun panning shots. Just a lot to mention here. I don't want to spoil anything for you, but there's some really cinematic moments in this film. So let me answer the question you're probably wondering. Is Smile 2 better than Smile 1? The answer is simply yes. See, Smile 2 is simply a better version of that previous film, and I loved the original, but you can definitely tell that Parker Finn has learned a lot of lessons from the previous film. It feels like they looked at how that film was paced and how the characters were developed, and then, started to change things for this sequel. If you watch the original Smile, I recommend starting it at this time stamp. So if you're going to watch it on Blu-ray or DVD or on Netflix, because I think it is on Netflix in a couple of regions, start the original Smile at this timestamp. You can thank me later. It's just a way better way to start the film. And from the opening of Smile 2, you can tell that they learnt the lesson the first time around of where to start a film and like really just throw the audience in. I was so impressed by the opening part of this film and just how respectful it was for the continuity of the previous film. So as a fan of the original movie, I was frothing at the mouth just at how respectful it was to the ending of the previous film. Sometimes when sequels come out, when a film, makes a ton of money and they decide to make and release a sequel, it can sometimes lose a bit of its heart and its charm, but I'm just so happy that Smile 2 just continues to deliver original gave us, but just way, way, way better. The other cool thing about Smile 2 is it acts like a character study as well as a great horror movie. So yeah, I've got to respect Parker Finn for writing a script that really tries to delve deep into the character that we're watching. And I just think this film pulls off everything that it wants to do. And I'm just so impressed by this sequel. Honestly, I have no notes. This is a 5 out of 5 film for me personally. I thought the movie was great, a fantastic sequel, and I truly believe this is my film of the year. There's been a lot of great movies that have come out this year, such as The Substance, Alien Romulus, Civil War, but I just think this film, from the perspective of a horror fan and somebody who really just enjoys cinematography and jump scares, I think this film is my favorite movie of the year, and I'm so excited to watch it again. I'm already booked on Sunday to watch it for a second time. But yeah, look, I might be just fanboying out a bit. I understand everyone has different opinions, but me personally, I think Smile 2 is just a superb horror movie, a superb psychological, supernatural horror film with some original ideas and, again, delivering a fantastic soundtrack that deserves to be experienced in a cinema setting with a surround sound speaker system. And if you're watching it at home, I recommend using your headphones if you don't have a very good speaker system. And as always, please let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Did you enjoy Smile 2? Are you gonna go and watch it this weekend? Have you even seen the original film? Let me know your opinion in those comments. And if you'd like me to release a spoiler discussion video, please type the word spoiler in your comment down below. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Make sure if you're not subscribed to hit that subscribe button. Remember to keep being spooky, collecting physical media, watching movies, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.